Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest. Last time we obtained the Bagoron Sword from the Trading Sequence side quest. And well, in this one, we got one more side quest we want to take on before we attempt to take on the Water Temple, as that is the next thing we got to take on. But yeah, I want to continue doing some more side quests just to prepare. I mean, the Bagoron Sword is really all I wanted because that item is amazing. And while this upcoming side quest, the reward won't be nearly as cool as the Bagoron Sword. What we're actually going to be getting is, instead of a really badass blade, another one of these. Yeah, a bottle. I believe we have already all three. Yes, we do. So I'm going to go ahead and equip them. As you can see, we have 3 bottles with us, but in the game we can have a total of 4. And this 4th bottle is, well, pretty difficult to get compared to the other 3. Now, what we want to do is we actually want to head inside this house. I believe this was a guard house 7 years ago. And you know, there are theories that this could be the same guard, or that this is the little kid in the graveyard from 7 years ago who had the stick, who was, you know, imitating Dompe. We're not entirely sure who this is. The stick alone kind of makes me think that, but then you have the, you know, the crest of the Triforce on him, which could make you think that this is, you know, a royal guard or someone that was connected to the royal family who went evil. Because yes, this guy's evil. Let's go and speak to him. So, oh, you're quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome too. Your name is Link, isn't it? Don't be surprised, I can read people's minds. If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Cool. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for business like this. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. The ghosts called Poes are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyard. They hate the world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay a lot of money for it. Okay, so yes, we want to catch Poes for him because this guy is going to pay a good price. And as he said, these Poes are located both in Hyrule Field and in the graveyard. And well, we're going to be searching for the Poes that are located in the field, because those are going to be the big Poes that he's going to give us a lot of cash for, and we're actually going to be able to get obviously the reward out of it, which is going to be the bottle. That's the main reason why we're doing it, not just for the cash. I mean, as you saw, I picked up a lot of cash just by hitting those pots like we did 7 years ago as well. And well, that is a pretty helpful way to get rupees. We're going to easily max our wallet just from this side quest alone. And I mean, it's not like rupees mean much within this game. The currency is pretty easy to get your hands on, and there's not really much to buy to begin with. But okay, we got Epona here. You're going to want, obviously, Epona for this quest, because every Poe you're going to find is going to be moving very fast, and just generally, you're going to need Epona to most likely have him appear to begin with. So, okay, well, Epona is here. Let me actually just switch my tunic. Feels a bit weird to be wearing the red one when I don't need the flame resistance. But okay, so let's start off, and let's see if we get lucky. So, I ran over the sign, and by running over the sign, I feel like that will trigger this first giant Poe to appear. So yes, this is our very first big Poe, and by doing this we want to go ahead and walk up to it, and like any other Poe, you just want to catch it in your bottle. So that means we only can have 3 with us at a time, and then we're gonna have to head back to the Poe guy, sell it to him, and find more Poes, which shouldn't be too difficult. But yes, our first Poe was by, I guess, hitting that sign, and it triggered it. It's right by the entrance to all of that. But the second one, actually, let's see if I can get it right. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Perfect, not perfect, because the second I did that, it went into the wall. Yes, the Poes can go in walls, and if they do that, you have to kind of redo it, but it's no big deal because luckily they instantly respawn. As you can see, I didn't have to, like, you know, leave Hyrule Field and have the world reset or anything. No, the Poes are always going to come back. So that's what makes them super easy to find. You just go to the right location you think they're going to appear and just keep, you know, galloping around until they actually do appear. So that's 2 down. Now we got the third one. So yeah, that one was right by the entrance of Lon Ranch. This one is by this little you know, waterway. I guess there's a small river that maybe is connected to Hyrule Field. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna see if I can get this Poe to appear just by kind of moving around here. I don't think this tree is what will trigger it, but eventually we should trigger it. This is what I mean by, you know, you're just uncertain and it might actually take some time. So I don't want to cut. I want to see if I can do this all in one take, but if this does take a bit long to appear, I'm probably just going to go ahead and cut until I get it to appear. So let's see. Come on. There we go. Okay, we got it to appear. Let's see if we can kill it before it leaves us. No, it fell in the water. Wait, does that count? Let's see. Can we pick it up in the water? I think we can. We should be. Let's just swim over it and see if it works. So, heck yeah, we got it. All right. So now we're going to get tons of money, big money for Big Poes. Let's go ahead and head straight to this Poe guy without further delay and just give it to him. See what he thinks about it, because, I mean, that's all we really needed to do. And hopefully my game doesn't drop too much in frames. I just realized it is. Whoa. I don't think it's because we're in Hyrule Field. I just think maybe my 3DS is slowly crapping out. I don't know. I get a lot of people asking me what I record on. It's a normal 3DS. I've mentioned this many times before. It just has a capture board on the back. And obviously that's not something you can easily install. You need a professional to do that. So I've been using like the same one for 5 years now, but it's been working fine. At least I would like to think, as it's dropping in frames. Okay, let's just go ahead and sell this guy his stuff, and then we'll continue on. So, okay. Hey, buddy, you want this? Yeah, so I brought you a Poe. Very interesting. And it's 50 rupees, but we get 100 points on the card. That's what we really want to do. It's for the points, not for the money. Because like I said, getting the money, very easy. But, all right, let's go ahead and give him the next one. But, okay, I went ahead and reset my capture software. Hopefully that will, you know, stop the delay or whatever, the weird lag that's going on. But okay, another 50 has been given, and let's go ahead and give him this one for another 50 rupees, and also get the other, you know, 100 points. Obviously, as you could tell, by getting 10 in total, we'll hit the 1,000 point, you know, max, and that's how we're gonna essentially get the bottle. But okay, yeah, I think it's fine now. I guess I don't know what's going on, but when I record for a little bit, I guess it just starts to chop up. But yeah, now the frames are good. We're back to 60 FPS smoothness. Let's go ahead and now just continue on to the next set of Poes. So, all right, I guess we should just make our way around Gerudo Valley, because there are two really easy Poes to get from there. We just gotta hope we can trigger them to appear and then quickly snipe them down with our bow. That's just pretty much how they're all gonna work. And if we ever do run out of arrows, I would suggest just running over like tall grass or, you know, the brushes with Epona, and usually that will have them appear. But okay, let's see if by hitting this tree. Yes! Perfect! No! You're mine! No! Oh man. Okay, well, there should be another Poe here, I believe. Right? Just by going up here, we should get another Poe to appear. Probably not. Okay. Whatever. So, yeah, that's the only problem with these Poes, is just having them disappear on you like that. I'm going to go ahead and attempt it again. So, just by making my way back here, it will most likely just come into... There we go. Okay. And perfect. So, I believe this is the Poe that normally appears near the narrow pathway, because there might be another Poe that appears right up here. Let's see. To be honest, I'm not sure which one I managed to actually get, but because there are two really close to each other. There should be like one that naturally just appears here, but I don't know if that's the one we were attempting to get earlier. And as you can see, there's really no Poe appearing here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go around again, and if it doesn't appear, then I'm 100% certain I'm got this one. Certain, cannot speak properly, but okay, yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so the next one is hopefully by hitting this tree again. There we go. Oh, it is perfect. Okay, let me hit it though. Let's let the gyro controls work. Come on, gyro controls. Phew, I was gonna have that one disappear as well, but yeah. So I'm kind of happy this is kind of going as planned, because, like I said, I didn't want to, you know, cut at all. I want to show off that these Poes are so easy to obtain that you can do them literally in one go. Because I feel like every time I play through this game and attempted to 100% it, I mean, this is our first time doing Master Quest, but in my other playthroughs of this game, I feel like I would just cut until the Poe would appear, because I imagine it being really time consuming. But as you can see, it's not, you know, a couple takes will do the job. So let's go ahead and attempt to pick up one last Poe that should be near this set of trees somewhere back here. Where are the trees? This should be like a mini forest of sorts. All right, I think this is it. There should be like 2 Poes around here, actually. So I'm going to see if I could trigger 1 to appear on me. Yeah, this might be a little time consuming, but hey. Let's do what we gotta do. It's nice to, you know, stroll around Hyrule Field. This is our excuse, you know? We never really do this, so... Perfect, okay. We got 1. I don't know which one this is, but we're gonna come back here once we get, these, bottles emptied, because I need to head all the way back to the Poe Collector and give him all of these Poes. So, okay. Yep, 3 down. Again, we have 4 more to go. Sadly, we're gonna have to pick up 3 and then... yeah, come back because that 4th bottle is gonna be unobtainable until we give him the remaining Poes. But it's no big deal since, you know, Hyrule Field is not that big. This is like the only time, and again, oh, okay, it's doing it. I feel like if it keeps lagging in and out, I'm just gonna try to reset my capture device, and hopefully that seems seamless in the video. At least hopefully I can edit it seamlessly. But it still shows the choppiness. I'm sure you guys see it. I'm just going to ignore it, though, because I feel like, yeah, it's just distracting as it is. So whatever. But it seems to be good now. All right, let's just go ahead and walk. It feels like every time I'm moving really fast in Hyrule Field, it starts to pick up the weird lag. I don't know why it does that. I mean, Hyrule Field is so small and empty. But, okay, that's beside the point. Hey, buddy, here you go. A Poe today is, keeps the doctor away. Okay, take another one. Another Poe, more money that I can't even hold because I have a max wallet. And then you can't even hear the rupees come in, so just these are just like useless to give. But there we go. All right. So yeah, 4 more to go. We're gonna go ahead and pick up the last 3 that are somewhat by each other. One of them is the other one that should be by the forest that I just picked up the other Poe at, but while making my way there, I should find 2 more Poes, so... running out of arrows, but... crap. Okay, I was hoping that would spawn arrows, but if I hit this... no. Okay, maybe if I hit this. I believe maybe if I hit this ledge. I'm gonna act like... boom. Oh, it worked. Okay, sweet. So yeah, take my advice. This isn't like... because it's... I mean, this has worked so many times. If the Poe doesn't appear, literally try to physically hit the object... with the Pona and see if that like just triggers it. There might be some trigger. I mean, I'm not a game designer. I don't know how they made this work, but so far it's been flawless with me. Like again, I'm gonna try to hit this rock and yep, it should just do it. So there we go. Another Poe gotten really quickly. And all that's left is the final one that's gonna be right up ahead in that forest, and then, you know, the one that I mentioned that will require resetting our bottles for, which that one I'm saving for last because it's like the most difficult one to get to appear, so don't worry, be sure to show that off after this one. But okay, so Poe, where are you? Alright, this is gonna be a bit annoying, I bet, to get to appear because it's just gonna be somewhere around here, whether it's the entrance of this forest or the exit. It's not even a forest, it's just like a set of trees, but, you know, I want to consider this. Like, imagine if there was so many trees and the lighting was different or something, it looked like a mini forest. That'd be pretty badass. That's how I imagined it as a kid, but it's not that at all. But, alright, yeah, so we're gonna continue attempting this. Maybe hitting that rock would trigger it, or one of these trees. I feel like one of these trees might be it, but yeah, our goal is just to keep going around. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, it's more so at the exit of this forest. I want to keep tailing this guy. So 1, 2, perfect. Okay, we literally have 2 arrows left, so I have to be precise if I manage to spot the final Poe, or I'm screwed. We'll try to find arrows on our way back, because it's not like we can pick up this final Poe. So okay, let's go ahead and head back. Hopefully no random lag again. I don't know why, I just feel like I'm literally afraid that that might happen, but I think we'll be fine. But yeah, our last Poe should be easy to get if I at least have maybe 1 more arrow with me. I don't want to risk it, so let me see if I can find any more just like parts of grass. There you go. Like, running over these should normally get you an arrow, but I'm not getting crap. Like, why am I only getting rupees when I have max rupees? Whatever. I feel like literally at any other given time it'd be arrows. But nope, when I need them the most is when I don't get diddly squat. I don't, is that even like a word? I don't know, but you guys get what I mean. Okay. Let's go ahead and now deliver the next batch, so enjoy. So yeah, I brought both today. I mean, dude, I brought you not just one Poe today, I brought you multiple, dude. That is our 8th one right now in a row, so go ahead and take it. So yeah, this should give us 900 points. If we go ahead and give it to him, perfect. We are, well, let's see how much. Yep, 900. So 100 away. I am hyped, because that way we can actually finish this quest. Pretty easy quest, really. I kind of saved it thinking it was going to be kind of tedious to do, but not at all, actually. It's the only reason I thought that is just because when recording, I feel like there's like this unlucky thing that happens, and sometimes the thing you want to show that should be really easy to do never goes for me. So I can only imagine that, like, you know, this really easy quest would just kind of fail for me, but no, it's been going pretty well, actually. I got every Poe to appear pretty quickly, like I didn't have to take too long. This is the last Poe that straight up can take forever. As you can see, it appears behind you every time you come here. So, I mean, if you can hear it, you'll know that there's a Poe here. It's just confirming that, because what you want to do is, instead of, you know, coming through this way, as you can see, the second I move, this is not the Poe I want, as it looks way different. Ignore that guy, and then start moving as in you're leaving this area, and hopefully the Poe would appear, but sadly it didn't appear right now. I guess it's because this guy, that Poe, was towards me, so get away from me. No, no, wait, don't shoot, Link. I'm trying to save these arrows, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kill you with this. If you come close enough, you should. The Goron Sword should just easily kill it in one hit. There we go. Okay, so ignore that guy. I'm not here to pick up that Poe. As you can see, it looks a lot different with its coloring and everything, but okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and move around like this and hope that has given it enough time for maybe this Poe to like respawn in, and we're just gonna start moving. And no luck. Okay. I'm gonna try to do this in the same take. I don't want to cut any of this video because we've been doing so well, but as I said, you know, I like jinxed myself, like, oh, we've been doing so well so far, but it's not working. So yeah, that's not even the Poe I wanted to appear. That's completely the wrong Poe. Let's just go ahead and wait it out. Wait a couple seconds, and then hop on Epona, and there we go. Perfect. Okay. So, one. No! 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 We got the Poe to appear, but of course I missed a freaking arrow. God dang it. Alright, well, I don't care. I mean, it's not like we have anything else planned for this video. It's all about Poe hunting, so, you know, let's just take it with a grain of salt and redo it. I'm still gonna just kind of move on and show you guys an easy way to get arrows if, let's say, you're also in the same situation as me. I can assure you that there should be no arrows in here. Okay, cool, but maybe we'll get lucky when we walk right back in like this, and we'll actually get ourselves a bundle of arrows. Come on. Some arrows, please. Nothing? What? It's not normally this hard to get arrows. I can assure you that. Like, I don't have to go to Kakariko Village just to buy some. But I think the game is going to force me with this really unlucky RNG that I'm getting right now. Because, come on. Give me arrows. Nothing? Just magic? Okay, whatever. I guess we have to buy some. I think I've proven to myself that, sadly, sometimes things just won't go as planned. Because I can't find one thing. Like, okay, you're giving me bombs. There we go, 10 arrows. All right, finally. See, I was gonna get too stubborn to actually want to go to Kakariko because I'm 100% that, like, you normally pick up arrows from grass. Like, how is it that we did not pick up one this video and had to try like 3 times in a row on one patch of like tall grass to get it to appear? But whatever, we got it. Nothing to, you know, get salty over. Just a little time wasted. But okay, so, oh, you suck. That's why you don't want to do it from this angle. You want to do it from the opposite side, because this is a higher chance of getting it to appear and actually killing it if you have obviously the arrows to do so. So, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and wait it out like 2 seconds, pretend, you know, nothing has happened. I didn't fail there, and let's move. Perfect. Okay, now you're mine. I don't care how much I missed. You're gonna die. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, when you get really close to the Poe, you notice how like huge they are. It's kind of insane. But okay, we defeated the Big Poe, blah blah blah. Now it's time to finally get our reward, the bottle that we worked oh so hard for and trapped so many Poes and ruined all of our other bottles with them. At least we'll get a clean one from a really creepy dude. Maybe it won't probably be dirtier than these ones. What am I talking about? All right. So before I do that, I didn't mention going to Kakariko Village, not for arrows, don't worry, I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm hoping I'll just find some in bottles and other such things like the game normally has it do, but whatever. No, I'm mainly here for the fact I want to pick up, I guess, like the final main reward for the Gold Skulltulas, because once you get 50 in total, which we have well over 50, we have 63 to be exact, which I can go ahead and I guess you have to look at the bottom screen, so hopefully I remember to like edit that and show it. But yeah, we got exactly 63 right now, and these tokens obviously give you rewards up until 50. Every 10 you can get a really cool reward. But the last 50, which are a lot more difficult to collect, really depends on which ones you find first. Those ones, yeah, it's all for one person. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speak to her and see what she has to say. So, thank you for saving my kids. What, me? Oh, that's okay. You have already destroyed, there you go, the game literally tells you, 63 spiders of the curse so far. So that's fine, don't worry about me. So kind of sad. I mean, I'm gonna hit her. But as you can see, this person like can't. Oh yeah, this is hilarious what's gonna happen here. Oh yeah. Now, I'm actually not sure if this is a guy or girl, to be completely honest. I want to say, who cares? It's a spider right now. And these guys that we saved were all spiders as well. This is pretty much like, I guess, the owner of them. I don't actually know, like, how they're related. I don't really know the lore behind this random Skulltula. But the last 50 will obviously remove the curse on this person. And that's pretty much what we're aiming for. The reward isn't worth it, but again, it's the 100% that matters. Though, there is, I believe this is the only one we haven't speak to. Yep, the curse has been broken. Here's the reward. It's actually a piece of heart. So, that was like for, I believe, getting the 50th Gold Skulltula. Now, all the other Gold Skulltulas we're going to be getting, not that important until we actually hit the 100th one, so that way we can get the final reward and remove the curse from that whole cursed spider house. So, that's the plan, but it's going to take a little time, because we're a little over halfway in, and the later temples, yeah, I mean, if you remember how the fire temple was, there were a couple of Gold Skulltulas that were just so out of the way that, yeah, it's the Gold Skulltulas that are probably the toughest thing about Master Quest. The temples are, if anything, a lot easier. It's literally finding the Gold Skulltulas that make it way more difficult, but alright, now we're not going to find any Big Poes when we traverse Hyrule, essentially. Like, every time you're on Epona, you're not going to have that Poe just randomly appear. That's something you get used to until it's gone for good, and that's because you exterminated all of them. Yes, we are the ghost hunter out there. We're the one and only ghost hunter of Hyrule, helping out this guy. So you brought a protein. Very interesting. Okay, there we go. So if you earn 1,000 points, you'll be a happy man. All right, I did it. Wait a minute. Wow. You have earned 1,000 points, Eggman. You're a genuine ghost hunter. I like how he literally calls us that. I actually didn't, I forgot he was going to say that, but is that what you expected me to say? No, I didn't actually, because of you have an extra inventory of Big Poes. So this is the last time I can buy one of these ghosts. So yeah, just so you know, you can't come back to him and sell him more. It's not like you can find any more of those Big Poes. You're thinking about what I promised you when you earned 1,000 rupees. Yep, that's why I did it, or 1,000 points. Don't worry, I didn't forget. Just take this. And it's the, yeah, it's the bottle we were trying to get. Cool. I mean, now I could do this if, you know, I show the bottom screen here. As you can see, we got bottles for days. Oh, yeah, I'm using this one. Which one am I using now? You can't even tell. I'm clicking all of my inputs, and it's the same thing. Heck yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's not really that interesting. Let's go ahead and now start swapping our items into real items. I guess we'll keep one bottle out. And, well, let's go ahead and actually leave. Because I think we are now ready for the water temple. So, as Sheik has taught us in the ice cavern, the Serenade of Water will take us to Lake Hylia. So we can get ready to take on the water temple. But, well, you also still need something else. And that is obviously the iron boots we got at the end of the ice cavern as well, because as you can see, Lake Hylia has lost all of its water. It's no longer a lake. It's a drought here, and we gotta fix that. Somehow, this drought has frozen over also Zora's domain because of the curse, and yeah, just things aren't looking too good. It's kind of weird how it's only Zora's domain that's cursed, and then here it's just like normal rain and water, but beside the point. Let's just go ahead and jump down. Dive with our boots. Obviously, we can't breathe underwater, so as a normal human, you know, we have a minute and 43 seconds. Yeah, that's normal. Anyways, no, we could just easily put on a blue suit, and now we're good to go. That's even more normal. There we go. So now I can breathe underwater, and well, all we need to do to enter this temple is hit this. Sounded kind of weird on the underwater sound effect, but yes, now the water temple awaits. So, thank you all so much for watching this episode of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest. Next time, we're going to be taking on the water temple. I'll see you all then.